Ooh, wee big Mo. How are you doing on this beautiful, gorgeous, glorious, wonderful, absolutely magnificent day here? Let me check it out. I mean, it may not be beautiful where you're at, and I'm not even sure what day you're watching this. But here at this spot, at this moment in time, it is beautiful. Anyway, wanted to let you folks know that I did this morning pull the trigger on the Tweels. I did buy a set of Tweels online after getting the confirmation from Doc what Tweels goes on this freaking mower, because he's got a 48 Scag and it's the same one fits on this 52. So after getting that confirmation and it adding up with what I had researched exactly, and going online this morning and finding a decent deal everywhere else I was looking, the cheapest I was finding it was like $800 per tire. And I did come across a place where I got them for 600 and something per tire, and it ended up being 1,300 and something bucks total. So that was a pretty decent deal, and I will put that in the description. I will put a link to where I got those if you would like to buy some as well, if you have one of these mowers. And they probably have what you want to if you have another mower. But yeah, if you have a V-Ride 2 48 or 52 that you're wanting Tweels for, right here is the stickers that Doc sent me. There you go. That is the model, or whatever you want to call it, that you need. That is the tire, the Tweel that you need. Okay. That being said, I do have some concerns, or at least one concern. They are wider. They're definitely going to be wider this way, you know. So they're going to stick out farther than these tires do. What's the issue? I have a few yards that I can barely squeak through a gate or an area with right now. Now, it's not going to be a tragedy if it does affect it, because it's not that many yards, and you know, I do have the trusty 36 inch that I could get through there if need be. But the question is, will it stick out farther than the deck here? As you see, these tires don't stick out as far as the deck is wider than the wheelbase. Will that be the case with the Tweels? I don't know. I'm hoping it'll equal out and it'll be the same. You know, the same width as the deck. If it's the same width as the deck, we're good, because it won't affect anything. If it does, then it does. And much like a lot of other things in lawn care, you just have to deal with it as it throws you adversities. In doing this business, you have to learn to adapt and deal with things, and that's just part of it. But anyway, yeah, let's go plant some flowers. Yeah, do something a little different. Let's go plant some flowers. I've got to plant some flowers this morning, and then I've got to do a lot of mowing, as much mowing as I can get done afterwards. So hopefully the flower planting thing doesn't last too long and we can get right to the mowing. But okay, let's go Let's go plant flowers and we'll talk later. Let's do it now. Come on, come on.
Love makes people do crazy things. Make you buy a gun, it'll make you buy a ring. Make you pick a headstone or a parakeet that sings. Love let the baby cry in the dead of night. Sometimes throws a punch, sometimes throws the fight. Love make the jailer pay a visit to the judge. Love give that envelope a nudge. Somewhere in a blanket, a shivering memory, the seed of love was planted in you and in me. Love mends offenses and presses grapes to wine, torches the earth after harvest time, cuts to the bone just to save another breath. Afraid of a mess. Love ain't afraid of a mess. Love ain't afraid of a mess.
So you may have noticed if you watched the last segment that there were some odd looking boat docks out jutting out into the river there. And the reason being is that section of river is right below the dam. So it fluctuates greatly, the height of the water. You know, it's depending on how much water they let through the dam and all kinds of factors. So it's not feasible. If you were to have like a regular old boat dock out there, it would be way above the water sometimes and beneath the water sometimes, or washed away or whatever, you know. So you can't really have that. It's not feasible to have that. So some ingenious person came up with the idea, who knows how long ago they did this, but of making these docks that float, and it's like has a pivot point, like it has hinge type things on the bank, and it'll float up when the water's high and way down if it's down. So the boat and the dock is always in the water, not below it or above it. Here's the remnants of the flowers we planted. There's some little flowers that just hung on from last season. You know what? I just stuck them there so they could live a little longer, you know? Why not? Just for poops and giggles. Well, the Tweels, it's a waiting game now. You know, of course they haven't been even shipped yet, so it's gonna be a while before I get them. But when I do get them, I'll let you know and I'll show them to you. Thanks for hanging out with us again on another Lawn Stars video. We really appreciate you watching. Love all of y'all. Thanks for hanging out, and hope you come visit with us again next time. Until then, Big Mo signing off. Boop.
Love makes people do crazy things. Make you buy a gun, it'll make you buy a ring. Make you pick a headstone.